when dealing with the Christ conscious, you have the knowledge of the Christ, or chrism. You have the science of the Christ, or chrism. And then you have the knowledge of how to obtain the Christ conscious. Let's begin with the knowledge. Then we'll get into the science, and then how to obtain the Christ conscious. Now, what is Christ? The Christ, or better yet, the chrism, or the Christos, is a divine substance that we hold within ourselves and is in every living thing in the universe. It is known as the cream or holy oil of God. When this holy oil of God is sacrificed, it is known as the Christ, or the scapegoat, or the sacrificial lamb. Now, chrism, or the holy oil of God, is what we know as seminal fluid. Seminal fluid is manifested consciousness, or a soul in its spirit body, directly from the source. It is also you, or YHWH, which is pronounced the same, in your beginnings, before being sacrificed to the vessel. Now, the holy oil comes from orgasm, which is heaven, or nirvana in Hinduism. This means your realm of pleasure and bliss. And this is everyone's beginnings. Now, the holy oil is not God, but it is the light, meaning consciousness, or sun, like light, directly from God. Now, upon orgasming, that substance, whether male or female, emerges through the prostate and raises up all the fallen souls below, which would be in a man's testicles. This is known as Sheol. This substance, or holy oil in ancient Egyptian times, was known as Osiris, and he is the raiser up of the dead. In Christianity, this holy oil is known as the Savior of the fallen or the dead. What resurrects? In the Bible, when it says, "Come into my yoke," it is speaking of the holy oil. When it says, "I shall come with the clouds, and every eye shall see me," it is speaking of the holy oil in its cloudy appearance. Now, that holy oil, which is you, is bound to the vessel. This is the crucifix, or when it becomes the Christ. When this holy oil is born out in its body, it is bound to the ventricular system and the vertebrae bones of the spine. It is basically the spinal cord. And this is the scapegoat, or sacrificial lamb. We are all the Christ bound to our vessel. are our world. This is our body. And this body is the portal, or our way into the larger world. And the religions and all the things of the world, it's grooming us to be sacrificed for this outer world and the God over it, which would be the Satan.